So good evening to everybody and welcome back to Ego Classes. And what
Good
exactly
evening,
we are trying
sir.
to learn? Yeah, good evening. So what basically we are trying to learn something, the models. Okay, we have been constantly trying to learn it for quite some time, consecutively. Like in this particular week, we have been studying it. Got it. So what is the significance you got? Why I'm trying to push hard on this particular chapter? It's because of the fact that look, these models, whatever the things I'm going to do, this is the last class. Okay. After that, I'll be teaching something called phrasal verb. There is something called active and passive. There is something called noun clauses, adverbials. There is something called adjective. There are so many things are there. Got it. So in this particular situation, what's more important? Let me tell you that this particular segment is very important because this particular segment is going to, this is just like a launch pad for you to write and speak English fluently, confidently. Got it? And in the particular segment, I have been teaching you the importance of models and how to use them as per the situation. Got it? So normally what happens, you people have different, suppose you are trying to attempt a question. What normally you do? Suppose there is something called can't, cannot, should not, would not, like that. So you are trying to guess it. That is called permutation and combination. So from time onwards, I request everybody not to, guess anything. There's nothing called guess. It's just like learning a language. This is one of the beautiful languages so far in the world, apart from your mother tongue. And let me tell you, once you know how exactly you can speak and write English, it is going to help you tremendously. Got it? So yesterday, I have already informed you how to use modals, and it has been continuously also running for quite some time. So let me bring few questions. This is the last. Tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and perhaps tomorrow and day after tomorrow we have off days, and coming Monday onwards we'll be starting something called active passive and some other things. Okay, so this is the last class of modals. So what basically I'm going to do, I'm trying to, like no I'm just trying to divide the entire session in two parts. The first part, the pending sessions or the pending question paper, whatever the things is there, you are supposed to answer with me. And the second thing is that I'm trying to give you the chance to ask me any questions you have so that we can very much answer that. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so I believe yesterday we are discussing this one up to number 10 questions you have answered. Okay, so let me start it today. Okay, Priyanka, number start from 10 itself once more. 10, quick. Priyanka, this is the last question of this session. Okay, I'm not going to do a lot of practice session with you all, and we are going to discuss something else. Okay, so number 10, Priyanka, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. You look pretty tired. I think you must.
You have to use you should, must not, don't have to, shouldn't, might, can, and cannot. What is the right one? Priyanka, whenever
Sir,
you're trying to advise somebody, what the things you're supposed to use? You're trying to advise or suggest somebody. Suppose Priyanka, you have a headache. So I can say, Priyanka, what happens? Sir, I have a very bad headache. Okay, तो आपको like रेस्ट लेना पड़ेगा. मतलब I'm trying to suggest you. I'm trying to advise you. For advice, what is the models you are using? What models you are using? Take it out.
advised.
For advice, what models you are using? Tell me.
Sir, should.
Very good. It is there on your screen only. Okay. So right
Yes,
answer is for 10 is something called should.
should.
Correct. You look pretty tired. So I think you should go take. Okay. Okay. Number 11, Pritismita.
Yes, sir. Let me look. I dash be able to help you. Sir, I might be.
Very good. Let me look because we are not sure, so I might be able to help you. Okay. Number 12, Arya. Arya studied.
Yes, sir.
Number 12. Jyotsna?
You might.
No. Okay, number 12, Jyotsna Rani. Yeah, please. Number 12.
Yes. Must
Children,
cross this.
you dash cross the street if the light are red. Light are red. Children, you must cross the street if light are
So you
red.
are trying to, Jyotsna, you are trying to advise. You are trying to advise. Like, you are trying to advise. This is a kind of
Yes,
advice
sir.
only, offer
Yes,
advice.
sir.
Very good. So this is something called should. So, like, children, you should cross the street if they are right. Okay. Rudra number 13.
Yes, sir.
Sir, sir,
Rudra, what, yeah, ask me.
sir, here it will be should not.
Where?
Sir, because when lights are red, we shouldn't cross the street.
When lights are on. The how, like, when the lights are on. So, like, you just I just stop where it is. Number children, you just cross the street if the lights are red. When the lights are red, the children can cross from one place to another. Cross, what is called cross? Look, from one end to another, so they can easily go. Suppose you are a student, okay, from one end to you are coming to the other end. So if the lights are on, I mean, whenever the red lights are on, so obviously there will be completely no vehicular traffic. All those traffic will be stopped, and whenever the light stopped, then you can cross. Are you getting the point?
Yes, sir, got it.
Okay. Okay. Number 12. Number 12. Sorry, number 13. It's for Rudra. Rudra, are you there? Rudra. Okay. Subhasri, the new joinee. Subhasri Sahu.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, very good.
Yes, sir.
Just, yeah, please just try to answer this one possible because you are attending for the first time. I don't have any problems, but try to answer it. Okay, if you're not there, we are going to help you out. This is,
Yes, sir.
number 13. Yeah, please. Read it carefully. Number 13.
Sir,
Subhasri.
you should not. Sir, you should not sit so near the TV. It's bad for your eyes.
Beautiful. Okay, you should not sit near the TV because it's bad for your eye. Absolutely. Okay, that's right answer. The answer is called should not because you are trying to advise not to do something that is absolutely detrimental for your eyesight. Absolutely. Okay. And mm, okay, number 14. Number 14, Saurav.
I am sorry, but I cannot give you a lift because my car is broken.
Very good. So I'm sorry, but I cannot give you a lift because my car is broken. That is beyond my ability. That my car is broken, so I cannot give you. Absolutely. 15, Sonali.
Yes, sir. I desk stop and talk to you now. I have to get to the library.
Okay.
Sir, I can't stop.
Very good. Okay, I can't stop and I have to because here have to. Have to is something called compulsory. So whenever something is absolutely compulsory, let me give an example. Suppose right now I'm taking your class. Everybody try to think it like this. I'm trying to take your class, and what basically I do, if somebody calls me, like no somebody calls me, like my friends calls me, so what I can say, I'm sorry, I cannot talk you more because I have to take the class, because something is more demanding before me. I'm live right now with you all. So whenever somebody calls me, I cannot take these or all calls. So that's something called, like I cannot. Okay, very good. Okay, the number 15. Okay, number 15 gone. And number 16. Number 16, we can say it is for Priti.
Yes, sir.
Priti, yeah.
You really does go to the sir
Lovely.
Lovre if you are in Paris. It's wonderful.
Hmm.
Sir, you have to
Why? Look, you are
sir
trying to suggest, listen carefully. You are trying to suggest, it is a kind of suggestion. Okay. Make suggestion. You are trying to suggest, like, let me give you an example. Suppose you are right now, suppose you say, hello sir, I want to go to Bhubaneswar. So what are the things I want to travel, or what are the things I need to visit? I say, okay, आपको वो करना चाहिए, वो करना चाहिए, मतलब मैं आपको एडवाइस देना चाहता हूँ और सजेस्ट करना चाहता हूँ. I cannot force you. Can I force you to go there? Not possible. You're getting my point. Priti.
yes
So it is something called suggestion. It is something called suggestion. You can suggest somebody. So what is the right answer?
sir should.
Very good. You really should go to the library if you are in Paris. It's wonderful. Absolutely. Number 17. Number 17. Okay. You dare come to the party if you don't feel okay. You dare come to the party if you don't feel well. Okay. So you dare come to the party if you don't feel well. Okay. This is for Saurabh.
You should not come to the party if you don't feel well.
Please go once more. The answer will be must not, don't have to, should not, might, can, and cannot. So here you say should not.
Yes.
Do you feel like that? Okay. So, Saurabh, let me give an example. Suppose right now you are ill, you are not feeling good, and you are better, something like that. तो मैं आपको वही बात बता सकता हूँ कि ये आना जरूरत नहीं है, ये नॉट अ कंपलसरी है. मैं आपको यही से बताऊंगा. लाइक लेट मी गिव एन एग्जांपल. मैं सपोज यू से सॉरी सर, और लाइक नो आई फील वेल, आई कैन नॉट अटेंड द क्लास. ओके, ये इतना भी कंपलसरी नहीं है. तो इट इज ए कंपलसरी एंड नॉट कंपलसरी. कंपलसरी मतलब यू हैव टू यूज कंपल्सन, दैट्स कॉल्ड हैव टू. सो व्हाट इज द ऑपोजिट? व्हाट इज द ऑपोजिट?
Don't have to.
वेरी गुड. So you got the point right now. Got it?
Yes, sir, I got it.
Okay. So that means like you don't, like no, you just come to the party if you don't feel well. That means it is not compulsory. So look at the situation. Like no, let me give an example. I am a teacher, and suppose I want you should meet me today, but you are calling me in the afternoon and telling me, sir, like I'm supposed to go. I really want to meet you, but problem is that, sir. So like no, I don't feel good. So I'm like no, I'm down with fever. So I can say, okay, sir, like you can stay. Like you don't have to come today. So if you say you should not come, that means, look, you are trying to say when you have to use should means मेरे को पता है तो तुमको कुछ हुआ. So I can say like it should. But ये मेरे को पता नहीं है. From your side you are trying to say it. Sort of got it. Okay. That means you are the victim. And you are trying to say, sir, suppose I know, suppose I suppose I'm going to a house. I find Saurav is bedridden. I say, Saurav, what happened? Sorry, sir, for last 2 days I have been suffering from fever, or I'm down with fever. Okay, you should take rest, or you should not come to the coaching, or you should not attend the class. That means whenever it is from my side that I have to say should or should not. But this is the thing, like it seems somebody look here, it look at the thing. You dash come to if you don't feel well. So if you don't feel well means it is a question of if clause. So why this if clause arises? Because you might have told me that. Yes or no? You might have told me. Suppose you say,
Yes.
sir, मेरे को like no, it's a problem sir, I cannot take it. Okay, fine, you don't have to attend the class today. मतलब इतना जरूरत नहीं है यार. So whenever there is a compulsion, you have to use have to. There is no compulsion, you have to use don't have to. So try to come out of that old mindset that every time we have to use should. No, just just come out of that particular cell. You people are using in a very different. यो तुमको आना नहीं, मतलब आना नहीं मतलब क्या होता है? It's not advice. Look, that's why I've already informed you. Whenever you are trying to answer the question, you are trying to answer the question. You have to understand that there must be some hidden meaning with each and every sentence I have put it before you all. There must be hidden meanings. It's not about only for answering the question by putting it ये should होगा, ये should नहीं होगा, ये can't होगा. नहीं नहीं नहीं, आपको you आपको अंदर जाना है. Like you have to go intrinsically very deep and try to understand what is the exact meaning. And because you are trying to prepare for the entrance, and when you are trying to prepare for the entrance, you're such a good guy. You're a brilliant student. So I don't expect, I need Saurabh should answer each and everything to how exactly I think, not how, Saurabh is thinking. Got it? Okay, well done. So you don't need to have to, everybody understood it. Sonali, Jyotsna, Subhasri,
Yes,
got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very good. Okay. So right now, let me give an example here. That's a good. Okay, fine. Okay. Number 18 goes to whom? So, okay, Subhasri, just try to answer this one. Number 18.
Yes, sir.
This one. I don't know where Kelly is. Okay, and she dash be at her sister's house. Of his sister's marriage. Anyway, so what is the right answer? Yep. Possible for you to answer it? No idea. Okay. Jyotsna?
Yes, sir. I don't know where Kelly is. She does at her sister's.
Sisters. I meant sisters, near to sisters. Okay. So what is it? Is called must not, don't have to, should, shouldn't, might, can, and cannot.
Uh,
Hmm.
she, sir, must be.
Must be. So when you can use must be, Jyotsna? Whenever you're sure. आप लिखते हैं ना, I don't know. मतलब you are not sure. So whenever you're not sure, what is the models you are using? Whenever you are not sure, what the models you are using? Jyotsna?
So might.
My. Very good. So what is the answer here? Tell me once more. I don't know where Kelly is. She might be at her sister's house. Okay. Sonali.
Yes, sir. You have passed all your tests. You Dex be very pleased with yourself. You have passed all your tests. You must be very pleased with yourself.
Very good. Very good. Okay, well done. So you passed all your tests. You must be very pleased with yourself. Obviously, you must be pleased. Because like if I say, so that is something called, you have a that is called speculate the truth of something. That is called speculation. So whenever, like if I say like Sonali, how much mark you secure in English? 96. What is the mark you have secured in mathematics? You say 96. So whenever everything's a 96, I say your parents must be happy with you all. So must be, because that's my speculation. So I'm trying to speculate the truth of something. Got it? Very good. Okay. The next one is something called where it is there. Okay. Yeah, past. Okay, you. Okay, Saurabh, answer this one.
Yes, sir. You dare smoke in your car, especially if there are children sitting in back. You shouldn't smoke in car, especially if children are
Okay.
sitting.
So you say you should not. Saurabh,
Yes, sir.
you
Must
have
not.
gone wrong. Listen carefully. You have gone wrong. Why? Because especially means you are trying to emphasize this when children are there. So it is not permitted to smoke before them. Yes or no? Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Especially whenever,
Yeah.
especially other, if there is no children, you can say like no, the car is always there. Like the car, like it's not an open place. Like we are sitting in the room. It is a very closed place, and all the doors will be closed whenever the car is you are traveling in a car. So what basically happens? You have to close the door. So if you are trying to close the door, you are trying to smoke. Then that is called other becomes like passive smoker. So in that particular situation, you have to use should not. But here, especially, that means you're trying to add some extra things. That means whenever children are there, obviously, आपको वो नहीं करना चाहिए in a true sense. You're not permitted. So whenever you're not permitted, what is the models you are supposed to use?
Must or must not.
Must not. So what is the things you have to? Must not. Got it? Saurabh?
Got it.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Got it.
So listen carefully. That's the beauty of English. I've already informed you. Look, normally everything looks ये तो सूट होगा ना ये सूट होगा वो तो सही है. I understand that. I completely agree with you. I completely understand your perception. But try to understand whenever you're trying to add another sentence, you have to look into that. There must be some hidden meaning embedded into that particular system. So that's the problem. So here it has been especially that means you are trying to emphasize. It is kind of emphasis purpose. You are trying to stress it. Got it? Suppose I say you should not, let me give an example, Saurabh. Let me give you an example. I say, Saurabh, you should not waste your time. But especially in exam times, you must not waste your time. Got it? Okay. Normally, you can say you should not waste your time. That's for, because you are all students, and you should not waste your time. But especially in the exam time, you must not, because that's not permissible. Nobody can allow you. Your parents cannot allow you that you can go and have your own, dream run and going here and there and bunking the classes, not concentrating on study. It's quite rubbish. Got it? So that is something called the answer is something called must not. Clear? It's clear to everybody. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Very good. Okay. Number 21, I believe. Yeah, Subhasri, number 21.
sir, there is network problem, so it automatically
Oh,
cut.
you are getting disconnected. Okay. Okay. Now, if possible, can you view the screen? Can you watch the screen right now on your? It's there. Possible for you, Subhasri?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, please check it out. This one. I'm talking about 21st. Oh, well.
Sir, 20.
No, 21. 20 has already been answered. That is called you must not. The answer is called must not in the car, especially if the children are sitting in the back. So I'm talking about 21.
Sir, you must work in this evening. I can do the tasks for you.
Okay. So whenever you say I can do the task for you, so ये आपको काम करना मतलब mandatory नहीं है. It's not compulsory. So whenever it is compulsory, you have to use have to. And whenever it's not compulsory, you have to use don't have to. So what is the right answer? You don't have to work this evening. I can do it for you. Now got it, Subhasri?
Uh,
Okay. That means
sir,
listen
got it.
carefully. Okay. Let me give an example. Suppose I am your friend. तो मैं आपको ऐसे बोलूंगा जे सुबह से एक काम करो, मैं आपका काम कर दूंगा ना, तुम जाओ. मतलब ये आपका काम करना जरूरत नहीं है. इट्स नॉट कंपलसरी. फॉर कंपल्सन वी ऑलवेज द वेरी पावरफुल मॉडल्स कॉल हैव टू. Okay, this is, you can take a screenshot of this one. Okay, this is something called the situation based models. Okay, I'm going to teach you once more, but for the time being, you can take it. Okay, so this is something called this compulsion. What is called compulsion? Compulsion means it's not compulsory. Something is compulsory, that is called compulsion. Let me give you an example. What is called compulsion? Suppose, like, no, you don't feel going to school today. You want to sleep, but your mom's, calling you and working of you is to go. That means you are doing something against your will, and that's called compulsion. Whenever you are doing something against your will, that is called compulsion. That means there is a circumstances. Okay, so that is something called here. Like, you don't have to work this evening. I'll do the task for you all. So that is called don't have to. Got it? Clear? Yes or no? Subhasri, got it? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Number 22. Who can answer? This is for Priti.
Yes, sir. John does not need a calculator.
Look,
He does.
Priti, why can't you, read it like this? Doesn't. Look, if it not is there, let me give you an example here. Just wait, just a minute. Okay. So like that, let me tell you, this is called does not. Okay. But this is, okay. So look, both are correct. This is called does not, but this is called doesn't. This is called does not. Does not. So you have to read it separately. But here, does or not has been embedded. So you have to, read it like that. Doesn't, doesn't, doesn't. Got it?
Yes, sir, doesn't.
Okay. So you have to study it like that. So read it once more.
Yes, sir. John doesn't need a calculator. He does do sums in his head.
उसका ability है, वो कैलकुलेटर यूज नहीं करता है, उसके बावजूद उसका एबिलिटी है उस करने के लिए, मतलब यो कैलकुलेट कर, मतलब ही इज एबल टू कैलकुलेट. So what is the models you can use?
Sir, can.
Very good. Okay. John doesn't need a calculator. He can do a sums in his head. Very good. Okay. Jyotsna, number 23.
Yes, sir. Passengers dash open the door when the train is moving.
When the train is moving,
Passengers.
ये permitted नहीं है. When the train is moving, like, no, suppose train is moving right now. So, when train moves, so it is very risky to open the door, because there's a chance you can fall down also, and one should fall down from a moving train. Fatality is the only answer, the only outcome, it's the only consequence. Got it? So ये compel, मतलब ये permitted नहीं है. For not permitted, what models you are supposed to use?
Not permitted, sir. Cannot.
Cannot मतलब ये आपका ability नहीं है. Not permitted मतलब must not. Note it down. Note it down right away. अभी note कर लो. Just now note it down. The passenger must not open the door when the train is moving. Absolutely, in the right way, you are not supposed to open it. That is called when something is not permitted. Absolutely prohibited. Not permitted, prohibited. आप ये भी लिख सकते हैं like that. Okay, let me write it for you. Okay. The modal will be must not. Clear? Jyotsna got it? Not permitted, something is prohibited. Or, okay, मतलब उसका meaning है or. Okay. Not permitted, something is not permitted. Let me put it like that. something is not permitted or something is prohibited, we are supposed to use must not. Got it? So it is the absolute sense you are not supposed to use it. So let me tell you, like, what's the right answer? Yeah, please go ahead and answer it.
Sir,
Just not. Must not. Passenger must not open the door when the train is moving. Absolutely. Number 24. Yeah, Priyanka.
Yes, sir. It, it does. It does rain today. It's getting cloudy already. It must.
Remember, whenever it comes to okay, you must. Okay, what is for okay for okay, Subhasri? What is the answer here? 24.
Can.
Can. Okay, Sonali.
Sir, might.
Might. The answer is might. Very good. Okay, Priyanka and others, listen carefully. So what basically happens, like, you cannot predict the weather forecast. That means whether it will rain or not, it's beyond your capacity. How can you say? Sometimes you can find the sky is covered with cloud, but it doesn't rain. So that means nobody ever predicted the rain correctly except God. So whenever there is a probability, you can say there is a possibility. So whenever you might have seen some things, there must be the sky is absolutely cloud with black, I mean, it's covered with clouds, and you thought that it is going to rain, but sometimes it doesn't rain because that depends upon the weather condition in that particular things, density of the water molecules that has been oscillating in the particular position. So obviously, a lot of calculation goes into for the existence whenever it comes to rain. So you cannot, in an absolute sense, you cannot predict it. So remember, any prediction is always come with a model, you know, something called might. Okay. So something called, let me write it for you. That is called a prediction. Prediction, or you can say possibility. Okay. Or you can say probability. So in this situation, you are supposed to use, may or might. Okay. May or might. So here, prediction, possibility or probability, may or might, but very unfortunately you don't find might here, may here, only might is there. And basically, do you know, most American people use might. Now I might come tomorrow. So might is something called, most people use that. Okay, most American people. Okay.
Sir, can I answer 25 number?
20.
5.
25, you want to answer? Okay, go ahead.
I just pay for the tickets because I got them from Sam for free. I do not have pay for the tickets.
That's right. Basically, what happens now, because you got them from Sam for free. Sam is a person, perhaps is my friend. So I got it from Sam. It's completely free. So why should I pay? So मेरे को पैसा देना जरूरत नहीं है. It's not compulsory. So in that sense, I pay for the tickets because I got them from the Sam for free. Got it? So what basically I'm looking for, that something called pay for the tickets because I got them from Sam from free. So that is called don't have to. Very good. Okay. So do you have any further questions, Saurav, Priyanka,
No, sir.
Jyotsna, Subhasri, everybody?
Sir,
Because this is the last time we are trying to
sir,
meet on these models. Yeah.
explain me, could have,
I'm sorry.
sir, could have, please explain me.
Could have.
Sir, could have.
Could have, right? That is something
Yes.
called could have. Okay. Could have means it is a past model. It is called past model. Okay. That means it is used for past event. Used for, okay, Past event or action. So whenever something called could have is used for past event or action. Let me give an example. And when you can use it, something was possible in the past. Something was possible in the past, but okay, you did not do it. Example, I could have attended his birthday party, but I did not go. Got it? So I could have attended his birthday party, but I did not go. Here, what basically you understood? Something was very much possible in the past, but you did not do that. That's your choice. I could have, attended the Go classes, but I did not. So that means there was a possibility. Something was very much possible in the past, but you did not do that. And that is something called do it knowingly. Okay. That means you purposefully, knowingly. Okay.
Sir, can I tell
Sorry?
an example?
I'm sorry?
Sir, can I tell an example?
Yeah, of course. Go ahead.
Sir, can I tell an example?
Yes, please. You can give an example.
Sir,
Not an.
I could have
No. Listen carefully. You whenever 1 minute. Could have, whenever you are trying to use could have. Okay, what exactly I've informed you? Could have plus the verb will be always V3 form. After could have, the verb will be always V3 form. It's not V2 or V1. So you say I could have went, matlab that's completely wrong. You have to say I could have gone. I could have eaten. I could have fought. I could have stood. Like the third form always. Eat, ate, eaten. Do, did, done means done. I could have done it, but I did not do. I could have worked like that. So third form is always permitted. Clear? Yes or no? Rudra, what happens? Why did you log out? Rudra?
I didn't log out.
Yes, sir.
There is some technical issues.
Some technical issues were there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Jyotsna got it? हो गया ना?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any further question anybody want to ask me?
Sir,
Yep. Do you have any further
sir,
question?
can you
Priti, yeah,
explain
Priti, ask me. Yeah, just ask me.
Sir, could not have.
Could not have.
Explain, please.
Okay. So let me, you are talking about could not have. Okay. So could not have is used. Could not have. Okay. Could not have is used whenever you want to defend somebody. To defend. Okay. Suppose I want to defend you. I can say Priti could not have. Priti could not have done like this. That means I want to defend you. That means you have been accused of doing something, but I want to defend you. So you could not have done this. I could not have spoken like this. Suppose Saurabh will tell, sir, yesterday you explained the concept that was completely wrong, sir. I say, how, sir, you told like this? I say, no, I could not have spoken like this. That means I want to defend myself. So whenever you are trying to defend yourself, you have to use could not have. Clear? Ritik?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Any further question? Subhasri, do you have any further question for today's class? Sonali, Priyanka, Saurabh?
No, sir.
Saurabh, I need to call you once the class is over. Please pick up the call, okay?
Okay.
Subhasri, do you have any further question?
Sir, might.
Might. Okay. You are talking about the might. Okay. So let me give an example. This part is clear. Okay. So might or may. Okay. The two models are there. So here may is always used for, when there is a 50-50% chance. So this is called probability or possibility. Okay. May is used for possibility. Let me give you an example. What is called possibility? That means something may happen, something may happen. Whenever there is a 50-50 chance, that means occurrence of something. Let me give an example here. Suppose I say 50-50 chance. Okay. What do you mean by 50-50? It means something may happen and may not happen. The probability of happening something is called 50%. The probability not happening also 50%. वो हो सकता है, नहीं हो सकता है भी. Okay. So that is called, let me give an example. I may come tomorrow. I may come. Okay. I may come tomorrow. So whenever I say I may come tomorrow, that means there is a possibility. वो हो सकता है, नहीं हो सकता है. Got it? And the moment I say might, that is called remote possibility. So what is the remote possibility? That means occurrence is only 20% and not happening something called 80%. मतलब एक काम हो सकता है, only 20% काम हो सकता है, नहीं हो सकता है 80%. Suppose you say I might come, means there is a remote possibility. Okay. So if you say you may come, that means there is a 50% chance you come. You say I might come tomorrow, that means like only 20% chance you are coming tomorrow. Got it? And basically for a weather forecast and other things, you have to
Yes,
use
sir.
might.
Got it.
Very good. Any further question? Anybody?
No, sir. No question.
Clear? Everybody? Loud and clear?
Yes, sir. It's loud and clear.
Okay. Arya, Sonali, Jyotsna, everybody. I'm asking everybody. Okay. So tomorrow and day after tomorrow, I believe there is no class has been assigned for you all. And again, we are going to, there is a lot of permutation and combination is going to happen because we got some students, extra students. So you most probably your exam is also going on. So let me and again there will be new batches. You have been assigned. You might have seen it also. Okay. Okay, Subhasri, you are from Sonali group. Sonali, do you know Subhasri?
Yes,
No,
sir.
no, no.
Yes, sir.
Oh, they are from same batch.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you are from
Yes,
the
sir.
same batch. But you never with each other. As if you don't. Priti also. Priti and Subhasri and what's uh, this guy like Sonali. You are from the same school, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay, okay. But as if you don't know each other. मेरे को लगता है मतलब whenever I normally whenever I meet my friends, no, I become excited. Whether it's online or offline doesn't matter. But whenever you are meeting each other, it seems you don't know anybody. As if you're coming reaction like. Okay, fine. That happens. Okay, maybe you in the platform itself. You don't. I have never seen you on the actual things like how do you behave at school. Okay. Anyway, this is all about the class for today. So tomorrow or day after tomorrow there'll be no classes sent for you all. So day after tomorrow, I mean on Monday itself, we are coming with a very fantastic, maybe something called passive active or guided industries. Look, a lot of things are there. I have not started your course at all. Let me tell you, this is something called the fundamental things I'm trying to teach you. We have a lot of things. Part of speech, it is there. Noun clause, noun phrase. There is something called adjective, predicative use, attributive use. There is something called adverb, adverbials, if clause. Then something called something called conjunctions, subordinative conjunctions. Then how to make conditionals. Then like clauses, So many things are there. Independent clause, dependent clause. So the course is actually vast for you all. Got it? So we are trying to cover up in the coming days. I think you are right. And in the summer session also, I want to take your spoken English class, because you people are absolutely poor. Whenever you want to answer anything, you say yes sir, no sir. Yes, no छोड़ के आपको ज़्यादा बात नहीं करना. Maybe you are little bit afraid of speaking to me or speaking Indian. You are trying to speak Indian English. मेरे को Indian English नहीं चाहिए. मेरे को American English चाहिए. Whenever Sonali talks to me next time, he need to talk in American English. Saurabh, Priti, Priyanka, Subhasri, everybody. You are supposed to speak American English. So I'm sure you must be excited to learn American English and speak just like a native speaker. Got it? Thank you all. So how was the class? Subhasri is your first class for today.
Yes, sir.
How was the class today?
Sir, fantastic.
You're fantastic. Okay, that's great. Okay. So thank you all. See you guys on Monday itself. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.